Denijan Villanueva. So for today, we will tackle about the main function of the human ear in physics. So the ear works like a converter, transducer. It changes sound waves and mechanical energy into electrical signals. So these signals are sent to the brain, which allow us to hear and understand the sound. It depends on the sound of what we hear. So in simple terms, sound vibrations, electrical signals, and brain interprets as sound. It depends if it's loud or slow. So there are principles in hearing. So principles of hearing breaks hearing into three main parts of the ear and their roles. So first is the outer ear, or what we call collection. So it includes the pinna, outer ear, and ear canal. So it collects our direct sound waves into the ear, and it also slightly amplifies sounds before it hits the eardrum. So next is the middle ear. So what we call is the amplification. So contains tiny bones in our ears called ossicles. So there are first malleus, hammer. So incus, anvil, stapes, stereo. So these bones act like layers, making sound vibrations stronger. This helps sounds move from air into the fluid of the inner ear. So the last one is the inner ear, transduction. So it includes the cochlea. Fluid inside the cochlea moves due to vibrations. So the tiny hair cells convert this movement into electrical signals. So the brain interprets the pitch, high, low sound, and the volume, loud or soft. So next one is the ear structure in the diagram. So the slide before that I show you my presentation last time shows labeled parts of the ear. So first the outer ear, pinna and ear canal. So next is the middle ear, eardrum and ossicles. Inner ear, cochlea and semicircular canals. So in the key functions shown below, the cochlea responsible for hearing and the semicircular canals help with balance the sound. So vestibular nerve sends balance info to the brain. So cochlear nerve sends sound signals to the brain. So and also helps you visualize how sound travels through the ear, in our ear. So in the last one is there are physical properties of hearing. So first is the frequency range. So human can hear sounds between 20 Hz and 20,000 Hz for high. So in the low frequency, deep sounds bass, and high frequency, sharp sounds treble. And the last one is the intensity of the second one, intensity or loudness, measured in the decibels. It depends on the decibel. If the decibel is higher, for example, louder, what I mean, and there are two examples more: the whisper, low decibel, and the concert, high decibel. So in the equilibrium balance, there are controlled by vestibular system, include semicircular canals, helps detect movement in and body position. So keeps you balanced while walking or moving. So in the simple overall of I'm going to explain to you summary, the ear collects, amplifies, and converts sound into signal. So the brain then interprets those signals as sound, as what we're hearing also connects with balance and motion. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you learned something about the function of the human ear in physics.